this is Pablo, and today I want to talk about a simple node that we're open sourcing today, download file. And as the name implies, when it receives a payload, it opens the browser's file save dialog and allows to save the payload to the local file system. In itself, as I said, it's a simple node, but it highlights a key way to communicate from the runtime of the node to the editor part of the node. Usually communication between Node-RED nodes goes the other way from the editor to the runtime, but we'll show how it's very simple to go the other way, which may be helpful for other nodes if you're writing your own custom nodes, or if you just want to delve deeper into the innards of Node-RED. So we're here in Designer 2, and you can see that a very simple example. I have an inject node that is injecting the payload of the string hello world going into the download file node. And the options here are very simple. You can pre-populate a file name, although of course you can change it later once the file save dialog appears. You can choose encoding, and that's pretty much it. And if I inject the payload, you see the file dialog, file save dialog open. You can select the file, save it, and if you open the file, it should be hello world. So that's all well and good. So how does this work? As you might be familiar, there are two main files when you write a custom node, a JavaScript file and an HTML file. So on the JavaScript file, you to communicate from the runtime to the editor, you use the events Node-RED API, and you emit a runtime-event. And you can have an ID. The two main properties of this event are ID and payload. So here in the payload, we're pre-populating the default file name and then the actual data that we want to save, plus the encoding. And then in ID, you choose hopefully a unique ID. And in this case, it's download file with the suffix of the node ID. So this will emit an event, which then you can pick up in the editor part of the node using the comms Node-RED API. So you subscribe to notification slash hashtag, which means that it's gonna this callback is going to be run every time there's a notification from the runtime, and then you just select the events that start with download file, which are the ones coming from the node's runtime. And here you receive the data, you receive the file name, and then you just save it using the standard way to do that in the browser. So in this way, you're communicating back from the runtime to the editor. And this is obviously a simple case where it's just data to save in a file, but obviously it can be generalized to any other application that you might have where communication has to go both ways between the editor and the runtime, but then back from the runtime to the editor. So that's it. Thank you.